In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 12, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Milwaukee Brewers versus Arizona Diamondbacks. 2 teams off to fast starts will wrap up their 3-game series on Wednesday as the Milwaukee Brewers take on the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Brewers are back atop the National League Central Division standings after failing to make the playoffs for the first time in 3 seasons in 2022. The Diamondbacks have started fast as well, including taking 3 of 4 games from the Dodgers over the weekend. The Brewers are 5-2 in their last 7 during Game 3 of a series and 8-2 in their last 10 overall. The Diamondbacks are 4-0 in their last 4 Wednesday games and 4-1 in their last 5 home games. The under is 4-1 in Brewers' last 5 road games. The under is 11-4-1 in Diamondbacks' last 16 home games. The Brewers are 1-4 in the last 5 meetings in Arizona and 18-8 in the last 26 meetings. Milwaukee's Brandon Woodruff is 1-0 with a 0.79 earned run average after allowing just 1 run and 7 hits through 11 1/3 innings over 2 starts, with Milwaukee winning both over the Chicago Cubs and St. Louis Cardinals. Arizona will start Drey Jameson on the mound. Jameson has appeared in 3 games, all in relief, pitching a total of 8 1/3 innings, but this will be his first start, and that could be difficult to adapt as he is used to pitching out of the bullpen. Milwaukee is also holding its own at the plate with a slugging percentage of .413, which has produced 11 doubles, 1 triple, and 12 home runs in only 10 games. Milwaukee has won 7 of its last 9 dating back to last season, and on the road the Brewers are 5-2 over the last 7 away from home. Arizona struggles against a team with a winning percentage above .600, losing 51 of its last 70 in that situation. The Milwaukee Brewers continue to swing the bats nicely, and they have a clear pitching edge on the mound here as well. Drey Jameson is off to a great start this season, but he has just 4 career MLB starts, so I'd like to see a larger sample size. Bottom line is, the Brewers are too hot right now to step in front of reasonable juice, so the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. The Brewers have shown on numerous occasions this season that they can push past the total nearly on their own, including wins of 10-0, 9-0, and 9-5. I like the Brewers bats to come alive after a brief rough patch against Arizona pitching on Wednesday afternoon. The Brewers on a +22 run differential on the season, so expect them to bounce back in the series finale. The Diamondbacks scored 31 runs in the first 4 games of this homestand, so they are capable of putting up runs in this spot as well. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Miami Marlins versus Philadelphia Phillies. The Miami Marlins collide with the Philadelphia Phillies as the National League East rivals conclude a 3-game series on Wednesday afternoon. The Marlins will have Edward Cabrera on the hill. The Phillies reply with Zach Wheeler. The Phillies collected a dominating 15-3 win on Monday, and Miami won 8-4 on Tuesday. The Marlins are 4-1 in their last 5 in Game 3 of a series and 12-32 in their last 44 versus the NL East. Miami is 2-8 in their last 10 Wednesday games. Meanwhile, the Phillies are 35-17 in their last 52 at home and 3-8 in their last 11 in Game 3 of a series. Philly is 0-6 in their last 6 Wednesday games. These are 2 teams at opposite ends of the National League East hierarchy. The Marlins have gone 0-4 the last 4 times they had Cabrera start against a National League East opponent. Wheeler has pretty much owned the Marlins, and 19 starts is plenty of a sample size to make a decision on. Of the Phillies' first 4 wins, 3 were by 2 or more runs, and their average margin of victory is 4.8 runs. Miami has struggled with their divisional opponents, going 2-6 over their first 8 games against National League East opponents. In those games, they've scored 3 or fewer runs 7 times. Miami is 3-9 in their last 12 meetings in Philadelphia and 3-11 in their last 14 meetings overall against the Phils. Cabrera hasn't gone past 4 innings in either of his starts yet this year, and he's got 13 walks across just 6.2 frames. Wheeler hasn't been spectacular himself, but he's coming off a pretty decent outing in a no decision versus the Reds. On Tuesday, Philly had a pretty good all-around offensive day but couldn't overcome the mid-game hole. I like the Phillies to bounce back and put together a better effort in the finale, so the Philadelphia Phillies money line is our full game side pick. The Phillies should be able to take advantage of Cabrera's control issues and generate several runs. He has not pitched past the fourth inning in his 2 starts, and the Marlins bullpen is struggling, ranking 27th with an abysmal 6.23 earned run average and a 1.41 WHIP. In addition, Wheeler has yet to find a groove on the mound in his 2 performances, squandering 6 runs in only 9.2 innings. Key hitters in Jazz Kishum Jr., Garrett Cooper, and Jorge Soler are a combined 8 for 21 against Wheeler. The over is to 7-1 in the Phillies' last 8 divisional games. I expect a high-scoring game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Nationals versus Los Angeles Angels. The Angels will host the Nationals in the final game of a 3-game set on Wednesday, April 12th. Los Angeles and Washington have split the series so far. In the latest game, the Nationals could only muster 1 hit in a 2-0 loss as Ohtani dominated the visitors. This game will pit a recent call-up from the minors against an undefeated pitcher. Washington is 30-67 in their last 97 games overall and 5-13 in their last 18 road games, while the over is 2-0-2 in their last 4 interleague games. Los Angeles is 6-2 in their last 8 home games against a team with a left-handed starter and 4-9 in their last 13 games against the National League East, while the under is 3-1 in their last 5 interleague home games. The Nationals and Angels wrap up their series on Wednesday afternoon. The teams have split the first 2 games, with the Angels winning 2-0 on Tuesday behind a 1-hit effort led by Shohei Ohtani. The Nationals will send Mackenzie Gore to the mound, while the Angels are going with Griffin Canning. Gore is off to a hot start for the Nationals. He gave up only 1 run to the Braves in his first outing, and he survived a Colorado appearance last week with only 2 runs in 6 innings. The long-awaited prospect seems to have it together this season, and I expect him to befuddle the Angels as well. Canning will be making his first start of the season for the Angels as Los Angeles continues to play with a lengthened 6-man starting rotation. Canning will not likely go deep into the game. With the exception of Tuesday, the Nats have hit the ball far better than anyone expected, and they have been especially good at keeping it in play and limiting strikeouts. They are second only to Tampa Bay for fewest Ks per game. I'm just not running to back the Angels with Canning making his first start in a year and a half. Mackenzie Gore has been every bit as good as advertised for the Nationals up to this point, and I just don't know if the Angels can do enough to pull away in this one. I am looking for this game to stay close, so the Washington Nationals to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The under is 5-1-2 in the last 8 meetings between these teams and 4-1-2 in the last 7 meetings at Angel Stadium. Gore was a prized prospect in the Padres farm system but was inconsistent in his first big league season in San Diego, fading in the second half of the season before the trade to Washington. He's looked sharp so far in 2023, though, and I expect him to be solid again on Wednesday. The Nats could score a few runs if Canning is off his game and the Anaheim bullpen struggles again, but I'm not expecting an offensive explosion that will contribute to the total going past 9.5 runs. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.